Hi guys, so welcome back to BLAK Interiors. Today is our first episode of the new series that we're going to start, which is we're gonna be giving design tips per room. So today we're gonna start with formal living rooms, and then we're going to be, addressing some design tips. But before I start, can I please ask you to please press the button below and subscribe to the channel? Thank you. So without any further ado, so let's talk about formal living. Formal living room is the living room that you're going to receive your guests, that you're going to, have people coming in, enjoying some drinks before they go to the dining room to have dinners, as well as for your family to come in and, talk about the day, read a book, etc. So the formal living room sometimes can have a TV room, sometimes not. And talking about the TV room, what is the TV room in a formal living room? That is the focal point of the room, correct? Because when you sit in a formal living room, you're all facing the TV. However, if you don't have a TV, because the TV sometimes is in a family room or in the bedroom, and some very modern couples nowadays don't have TV at all. Great, fantastic. Let's think about all the things that we can use as a focal point in a formal living room. It can be a fireplace. Oh, bad example. We live in Dubai. Why would I need a fireplace? Well, okay, fine, granted. They don't need to be a real fireplace. They can just be, an electronic fireplace that kind of creates the feeling that you're in a space that, it's cozy and warm. Okay, no point? No problem. Let's just move on from the fireplace. Let's think about a beautiful bookshelf that's from floor to ceiling. That can be a beautiful focal point as well in a formal living room. Now, another nice focal point, if you're lucky enough to have a lush gardens outside your formal living room with a nice swimming pool, fantastic, that should be a focal point. And that's where all your living room should be facing towards your focal point. So now they establish what is your focal point for your room, you're going to think about the layout, the furniture layout. Very important to know how many seats you need in that room, how many people are going to use it, your family members, plus some guests when they arrive. You need to make sure you have a seat for everybody to sit comfortably and then talk and chat and have a glass of wine. So make sure that you have enough seats for everybody, and make sure that you buy the right piece of furniture. Please, I cannot stress enough, buying pieces of furniture that are too large or too small for the room is a big no-no. Now, moving away from the furniture, once you establish that, you're going to talk about your lighting plan. Correct, the lighting plan doesn't come first. First the layout, then the lighting plan. Lighting plan, because you need to know what is the most appropriate lighting plan for the room. Sometimes you want to illuminate the beautiful artwork on the walls and you need to have spotlights closer to the walls. Sometimes you need to, have an area where you don't want to have spotlights on top of the seating, on top of people sitting, reflecting on their face. So all these things has to be done after you establish what is the layout for your room, and that's when you plan your lighting plan properly. And great accents of lighting plan is indirect lighting, like the ones behind me here. They accentuate the wall, and it is a very nice way to even, illuminate the curtains as well when you have them coming through underneath the bulkhead like that. So another thing I would like to talk about now is the right rugs for your room. That is something that is very, very basic, but I still see in lots of houses out there. Please do not buy a rug in the wrong size. And let me show you now examples of an appropriate size rug. This is example here. First example is the perfect example of a rug size. This second example as well is the perfect example of a rug size. Now this third example is the perfect example of the wrong size. Now, when you get a rug like this, your coffee table literally look like Aladdin floating on a flying mat. That's what it is. So do not buy a rug like that, ever. So big no-no. Now, moving away from the rug, we're going to talk about curtains. Curtains are super, super important. And I know there's a lot of our clients, sometimes they go, but Caio, I like to look outside the window. I like light. Light is, I get it, natural light is everything. And I agree. We need to maximize natural light in every potential room that we have. However, sometimes the harsh sun can be too much and you need a sheer. A sheer is just control that bright sun. You're still gonna be able to see the gardens outside through the sheer when you're inside, but that sun is not going to be too harsh inside your interiors. Your AC, if you're in Dubai, is going to work better and you're going to save energy as well. So that's another tip there to be a green efficient house. Sheer curtains. in every single wall. Another benefit of covering your walls with sheer curtains is acoustics. When you sit inside the room and your walls are dressed with sheer curtains, the acoustics of the room is going to be much better. So always remember, consider dressing your windows with curtains at all times. Now I'm going to show you examples of the right size curtains, just like this one on this picture here. It is a good example, as well as this one. Now, you don't need to cover the entire wall all the time because sometimes you want to use the wall for your artwork, great. But this is how you should use your curtains if the window has walls on the side. Like this example here, all the way from ceiling to the floor. You should always dress the windows like that. Now I'm going to show an example of a bad curtain. And this is what sometimes, unfortunately, we still see around some houses, and that we designers going, ooh, oh my God, that's just big no-no. So do not ever buy a curtain just covering the window like that, okay? So that's it from now. I'm really looking forward to the next episode where we're gonna be talking about master bedrooms. And then before I go, please guys, don't forget to comment on just below and tell us what you wanna see next. What did you like, what you didn't like? And I would thank you if you share that video with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.